All right, so this week we're going to dive into something pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's all about AI and apps and kind of bringing your visual ideas to life.
Yeah.
So, all those AI image generators that everyone's talking about these days, well, ArcBlock just made it really easy to build apps with them, like ridiculously easy.
Yeah, it's really interesting to see how ArcBlock is sort of like merging these two worlds of no-code app development and then the whole like really rapidly growing world of AI image generation.
Exactly. And they just gave their no-code AI app engine a festive upgrade.
Oh, nice.
Just in time for the holidays.
Very appropriate.
So they added Ideogram, which is a pretty powerful AI image generator.
It is.
To their platform.
That's really cool because, I mean, even with no code, like you still needed some technical know-how to like get that working in there. And now it's just drag and drop.
I know, it's like so easy now. It's crazy. It is. So before we jump into all the how-to stuff, let's talk about Ideogram. Like, what makes it so special in the world of AI image generators?
I think one of the biggest things is control.
Okay.
Like Ideogram gives you a lot of control over like what that image is going to look like in the end.
Right.
And it does a really good job at taking your prompts, especially if it's complicated or abstract, and turning it into something visual.
Gotcha.
A lot of these AI image generators are kind of just throwing things at the wall and see what sticks, but Ideogram is much more collaborative.
That's really cool. I was reading that it's particularly good for creating realistic images, logos, posters, that kind of stuff.
It is.
Does that mean we can finally say goodbye to graphic designers?
Maybe not quite yet. I think Ideogram's a really powerful tool, but at the end of the day, it's still a tool, right?
Yeah.
It's really good for brainstorming, getting some mock-ups really quickly, maybe even making like final assets for things like social media, websites, that kind of stuff.
Sure.
But if you want something truly unique and complex, you're probably still going to need a human touch.
That makes sense. Okay, so let's say I'm sold.
Okay.
I want to use Ideogram. I want to build this awesome AI-powered app.
Right.
How do I get it set up in ArcBlock?
Well, it's actually pretty simple.
Okay.
ArcBlock uses what they call adapters to connect to different AI models.
Okay.
So kind of like if you're plugging a new device into your computer or something.
Gotcha.
And they've created an adapter specifically for Ideogram.
Perfect.
If you're using their online platform, so Adini, it's already pre-installed.
Oh, nice.
But if you're using it standalone, then you'll need to go to their Blocklet store, which is basically an app store for ArcBlock components.
I see.
And you'll need to install it from there.
Okay, so once I have the adapter, what's next?
So you're going to need an API key from Ideogram.
Okay.
Think of that as like a digital handshake that lets the two platforms talk to each other.
Makes sense.
You can get that from your Ideogram account.
Okay.
And once you have that, you're pretty much good to go.
Awesome.
You just pick Ideogram from the list of AI models in ArcBlock. Type in your prompt and let it do its thing.
So it really is as easy as it sounds.
Pretty much.
I know ArcBlock also integrated Google Gemini's latest models earlier this week.
Yeah.
How does that fit into all of this?
Yeah, I mean, it really shows how committed ArcBlock is to staying on top of all this new technology coming out.
For sure.
Gemini is really interesting because it's focused on multimodal AI, which basically means it can handle more than just text.
Wow.
So we might see ArcBlock adding things like video generation or even AI tools that can like write and illustrate a children's book.
That's incredible.
Yeah, so the future is wide open there.
Wow. Okay, well, back to Ideogram.
Okay.
One of the sample prompts from the source material was a festive reimagining of ArcBlock, where AI and blockchain collaborate amidst a lively holiday setting of red, green, and gold surrounded by futuristic Christmas trees.
Wow, that's a mouthful.
I know, right?
Yeah.
That prompt sounds pretty wild.
It does.
What are some things that could like go right or even go wrong when you give an AI a prompt that's that complicated?
I mean, it's a good question.
Yeah.
The more detailed the prompt, the more control you have.
Sure.
But there's also more room for the AI to misinterpret something.
Right.
For example, that prompt mentions futuristic Christmas trees.
Right.
So we might think like sleek metallic trees with glowing lights and stuff.
Yeah.
But the AI could interpret futuristic in a completely different way.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
So it's all about finding that sweet spot between giving enough detail for the AI to work with, but also leaving some room for it to do something creative and unexpected.
Exactly. And that's part of the fun, right?
Yeah, for
It's
sure.
like a collaboration between you and the AI.
Totally.
You're both bringing something to the table.
So what does all this mean for our listeners? Like, it sounds like we're on the verge of like a creativity explosion here.
I think that's a great way to put it. Yeah. Like, imagine an app that lets you design your own custom wrapping paper.
Okay.
With like AI-generated patterns based on your family's inside jokes.
That's amazing.
That's the kind of stuff that's possible now.
That's so cool. We've gone from, I need to learn how to code to build an app to,
Yeah.
I have a fun idea. Let's see what this AI can do.
Yeah.
And it's just crazy how quickly things have changed.
Yeah, it's amazing.
So this Ideogram integration is just the tip of the iceberg.
It is.
What other AI capabilities could we see being integrated into platforms like ArcBlock in the future?
I mean, who knows, but that's what's so exciting about it, right?
Exactly.
Things are changing so fast.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll have AI that can compose holiday jingles.
Oh my God.
Or even choreograph a holiday dance routine or something.
Okay, now you're just making me wish it was December 25th already.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun holiday season next year.
I can't wait to see what kind of AI-powered apps we're all using to celebrate.
Yeah, me too.
This deep dive has been really eye-opening.
Definitely.
I think that's it for this week, though.
Yeah, right.
We'll see you next time.
See you later.